An argument consists of two or more propositions offered as evidence for another proposition. In logic and critical thinking, the propositions that are offered as evidence in the argument are called the premises, while the proposition for which the evidence is offered is called the conclusion. Thus, when one gives an argument, one is providing a set of premises as reasons for accepting his or her conclusion. It is important to note that when one gives an argument, one does not necessarily attack or criticizes the other. Now, arguments can either be inductive or deductive. On the one hand, an inductive argument is one in which it is claimed that if the premises are true, then it is probable that the conclusion is true. Hence, even if all the premises are true, inductive argument or reasoning allows the conclusion to be false. It is also important to note that inductive arguments go from the specific or particular to the general. In other words, inductive arguments make broad generalizations from specific observations. An example of the inductive logic is, the coin I pulled from the bag is a penny, that coin is a penny, a third coin from the bag is a penny, therefore all the coins in the bag are pennies, even if all of the premises are true in a statement. Inductive reasoning allows for the conclusion to be false. Here is an example. Marwan is a grandfather. Marwan is bald. Therefore, all grandfathers are bald. The conclusion does not follow logically from the statements. Deductive argument, on the other hand, is one in which it is claimed that if the premises are true, then the conclusion is necessarily true. And unlike inductive arguments, deductive arguments proceed from the general to the particular. Thus, a deductive argument or reasoning begins with a general statement or hypothesis and then examines the possibilities to reach a specific logical conclusion. Here is an example of a deductive argument. All men are model. Andy is man, therefore Andy is model. If the first two statements are true, then the conclusion must be true. Now that we already have a basic understanding of what arguments are, let's talk about syllogisms. Syllogisms are arguments that consist of three propositions which are so related, so that when the first two propositions, that is the premises, are posited as true, the third proposition, that is the conclusion, must also be true. In other words, a syllogism is an argument arranged in a specific manner, in such a way that it contains a major premise, minor premise, and a conclusion. An example of a syllogism is, all mammals are animals, all elephants are mammals, therefore all elephants are animals. In a syllogism, the more general premise is called the major premise. In the sentence is, all mammals are animals,